Hello friends, this is Bonnie with Turquoise Tufa. This is part 5 of going through the 2023 Turquoise Tufa catalog. If you've made it this far, my goodness, you are truly a Native American jewelry lover. Now we're moving on to necklaces, and starting with page 16, Frank Patania. Frank Patania is not a Native American artist, and I thought long and hard before putting his pieces in this catalog, which is normally a celebration of Native American jewelry. I decided to go ahead and put these pieces in because they are stellar, they are huge finds, and Frank Patania Sr. certainly had an impact on the Native American art world. He opened his shop called the Thunderbird Shop in Santa Fe, and he influenced the work of countless artists, countless Native artists, and one of those artists, Joe H. Quintana, his work also appears in this catalog. So, without further ado, let me show you this Frank Patania necklace. And I was so excited to get it. I will tell you, a collector I've known a long time allowed me to go with her to her safe deposit box that she was closing out. We had the best time going through her jewelry that she has decided to part with, and I got some of these pieces. I saw these pieces and then I put them on, and it truly took my breath away. Truly took my breath away, which is the hallmark of incredible design and execution. Look at what this necklace does. It changes everything. It doesn't matter what you wear. You put this necklace on and people will just be stunned. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's these flowers with beads in them. They're graduated in size all the way around the necklace, and then you've got handmade beads here. Now, a huge find was to get these guard bracelets that were also made by Frank. I've been able to locate one. Oh, okay, here they are. And they match this necklace. Look at this. Same motif here as what you see here. See that? Okay, look at this bracelet. Oh my goodness. And remember, objects that you see in this camera are much bigger and bolder in real life than they appear here. And then I'm holding on to this because I didn't actually fasten it and I don't want it to fall off. And then the other guard bracelet, 2 of them, all from this same collection. They've been in this private collection for years and decades. And this lovely, lovely lady, beautiful lady, is deciding to let them go. Look at those. So pretty. Now these are sold separately, but if you want the whole set, you can buy the whole set. So breathtaking. This is why Frank Patania Sr. has garnered such a name for himself. I mean, wow. Okay, so we have that, and then that got us through page 16 and 17. Moving on to page 18, I've got another Patania piece for you from this same collection, the Safe Deposit Box collection, which was so much fun. Okay, here it is. This is set with the finest natural Mediterranean coral. Frank Patania Sr. was Italian. Let me pull this down a little. Oh my goodness. You have the same kind of graduated pendant idea. I mean, It just takes my breath away. This is what good design does, my friends. Wow. Wow. You put it on and it just feels transformative. So that is this necklace, Frank Patania Sr. See the little cutouts? Can you see those cutouts in the silver? And handmade beads, of course. Okay. And then we're moving on to an artist who worked with Frank Patania at his Thunderbird Shop, trained under Frank Patania, or rather than train, I like to say cross-pollinated. They exchanged ideas. Now this squash is by Joe Herrera Quintana. My sister Mindy, who worked with Martha Strever for many years, probably about a decade, and handled quite a bit of jewelry, said that this is her favorite silver squash that she has ever seen. She just dies over this. She said if there was anything she could do to afford this, this would be the one piece that she would like to own. It's really, really striking. These blossoms are kind of elongated and they're this modernist look. They still harken back into the older, early Navajo and Pueblo squashes, but there's something a little bit different in this more elongated design that makes it modernist, which is again coming from that Frank Patania Sr. influence. So beautiful, so beautiful. And one more time, friends, remember that this is much bigger and bolder in person than it appears here. Really, really striking. Okay, so that's page 19. Moving along to page 20 and 21. What I did here, I wanted you to see the contrast between, this is old style, but a new piece by Mike Bird Romero, and then the truly early piece. So again, you have 1, 2, which you can see in your own catalog, but these are crosses and dragonflies. And I think the title of the book is called, yes, it's called Heart of the Dragonfly. And get that book. It was written by Mike Bird Romero's late wife, Allison, and she studied these necklaces and wrote a book about it. It would really be worth your time. But let me put these 2 different necklaces on for you to see. I have to take this one off, which is always painful because it's so fun to put them on. But here we have Mike Bird Romero's necklace, which has the dragonflies and the crosses, and these are handmade by Mike Bird, and he strung them on this coral here. Okay. And you also have 1 turquoise tab. There we go. Can you see? That's his hallmark. So we'll turn this around for the front. And this is it's a braided clasp that you just tie. So you can make it longer or you can make it shorter. It's really a striking piece though. And it's easy to just tie on. Let's bring those little babies out. It takes a little bit of doing in the mirror to get these, there we go, to get those out the way that you like them to be. That guy's upside down. Okay. Wow. Wow. Pretty, huh? Aren't these necklaces just amazing? When you put them on, they just come alive and they change everything. They change everything. So that's that one. And then this is a brass piece. And this one is much longer. You just slip it over your head and it's on old leather. These are rare. You're not going to find these very often. They have the brass beads with them. Really another striking look. Striking look. These are from Isleta, Pueblo. And these are a little bit graduated, if you notice. So pretty. And then I have the early brass earrings to go with it. I don't think I have them here. I don't. But they are actually identical to the pair that was in last year's catalog. Martha Strever had 2 pairs of those that she held in her private collection. And I sold the first pair last year in the 2022 catalog, and then I have the other pair for this year's catalog. Okay. This great shell necklace is another piece that's really a showstopper of a different sort, because this is much more traditional in look. This is a huge inlaid shell. And often people think of these as being Santo Domingo or Kewa, but this particular shell is from Zuni, Pueblo. And what's really cool about it, it came with this original tag, and it was awarded 3rd place at a show. Originally, it was $300. I'll tell you a secret, it's a lot more now. And this was attributed to T. Wiyaki. Now, that could be Teddy Wiyaki, and it's just a really striking piece. Again, picture this with some summer white, and then moving into a different time of year, you could put it back on with the black. Oh, so nice.